Since 1943, the jewel of the Culver Naval Fleet has sailed the waters of Lake Maxinkuckee and hosted the sounds of the Culver Naval Band during the beloved Moonlight Serenade each July. The R.H. Ledbetter, the largest three-masted schooner on inland waters in the U.S., was initially the inspiration of U.S. Navy Commander Orry W. Fowler, an Annapolis graduate who served in multiple wars and conflicts, taught math at Culver, and headed the Culver Naval School until his death in 1942. Culver trustees approved the design and construction of a three-masted square rigger in Culver's boathouse over the winter of 1940 and 41, under the direction of Bud Kraft, whose 40-year Culver career began in 1919. On July 1, 1941, the 54-foot-long O.W. Fowler was launched for the first time in Maxinkuckee waters. The legendary Colonel Edward Payson, class of 1922 and Culver band director, initiated one of the great traditions of the summer season in July of 1943 with the debut of the Moonlight Serenade cruise. The Fowler, decorated with strands of lights, banners, and flags, hosted the naval band as the ship cruised along the lake's shores. Cottagers greeted the boat with decorated docks or followed it in their own boats, and thousands gathered along the shoreline to hear what became a statewide sensation, even listed for several years on Indiana tourism maps. In 1965, the Summer Girls' School became an integral part of the Culver program, and the following year an all-female crew sailed the Fowler for the first time, making the pages of the popular Look magazine in 1967. By the spring of 1983, it was clear that the Fowler's wood hull was no longer serviceable, and to the rescue came the family of Robert H. Ledbetter, a Naval School graduate of 1951 and CMA in 1954. This time the ship's hull would be made of steel, and the work was performed by the T.D. Vinette Company in Escanaba, Michigan, with efforts to retain as much hardware from the Fowler as possible. The one change included replacing the old engine with a new Cummins diesel. In July 1984, the Ledbetter family was on hand to christen the Queen of the Maxinkuckee Fleet. The ship made headlines again in 2002, when, in celebration of the Naval School Centennial, she sailed up the coast from Palm Beach, Florida, to Washington, D.C. In more recent years, the Moonlight Serenade has been supported by the Smithson family in memory of the late Anne M. Smithson. In 2017, the Ledbetter's hull was again in need of an overhaul, and once again its namesake family stepped up, this time supporting the rehab of the boat, completed in time for more summer adventures this year as the storied Culver tradition continues.